Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're looking live at Quarantine Life. I'm Mandy Jones, and this is...
Glenn, her husband. She usually says husband.
I usually say husband, but you guys should know that this is what, the 10th episode together?
I don't know. It's been a few.
I have it in my phone somewhere. I'm a stand-up comedian. I do a podcast every Wednesday on GovsRadio. It's called Three's Company Radio Show. Right now, since we're in quarantine, it's just Bonnie and myself. We usually have another stand-up comedian, Tony Landolfi, with us. And all the hosts on Govs Radio are going live and doing quarantine life and just piping into their houses and telling us what's going on. So Glenn and I have been trying to keep you guys entertained.
I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, he used to have a lot longer hair, but we cut that live. What else did we do? We did some baking and some cooking.
Mm-hmm. Some games.
We played Pictionary. And we did play Would You Rather. And we had a lot of fun with that because playing Would You Rather is great because you get the conversation started and everyone can join in. So we decided we're going to bring that back for tonight. Plus, I love you guys, but cleaning my kitchen like 4 times and making model food so that we could, do Hollywood baking and cooking. It's a lot of work.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, so this is a lot lighter of a game. It was a lot easier of a night. And I just printed, like, outlandish, ridiculous questions. We did not look at these before. So these are honest.
Prefix these.
These are honest reactions that you guys are going to see tonight. And the other thing is we always have more questions than answers when we play this game. We got Joan Krupe, Asher watching. Hey everyone that's tuning in. Hope everyone's having a good time.
We're about to.
Yeah, we're about to have a good time. We're trying to keep it light. On my podcast, I try not to talk politics. We try to keep it light. Joan Krupe, Asher says, hello kids.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for joining in. So do you want to start? You want to grab a Would You Rather
no,
and get
I haven't
this
even
party
looked
started?
yet. Let's get a good one. Alright, right off the bat. Would you rather go vegan for a month or only eat meat and dairy for a month?
Well, actually, I would always probably say I could never do the vegan thing. But we recently have been trying to eat more vegetables and do vegan options in our house. Even though I love meat and fucking cheese, I think I could survive a month without meat and cheese. But what's the alternative? I don't eat vegetables if I only eat meat and cheese. I think that's uncomfortable bowel movements for a month. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say
vegetarian for the month.
That was it.
For my colon.
That was an easy one.
Final answer.
Final answer. I agree with that. I kind of knew that's what you were gonna say.
Would you rather wear 1 or 7 colors every day? This is
7.
bizarre. This is just at first glance.
7 colors.
Yeah, we're not really monograms here. I don't think that's the right word. Monochrome is the right word I'm looking for.
Johnny
McDonald, what up? How you doing, my brother? Alright. We're playing Would You Rather, Johnny. Join in if you got any more.
Yeah, give us Would You Rathers in the comments.
Wait a minute. I have 2 contributions. Since we've played, I've had 2 that people have told me. One is your brother. Alright, so this is horrible. Would you rather, for a day, you and my dad Freaky Friday? So you guys, you're in my dad's body for a day and he's in your body. The only way to reverse the spell is for me to fuck one of you.
Ew.
or vice versa. I gotta fuck. How does this work? I gotta fuck your dad. How does this work for you to get the curse? Oh, my mom with your mom's brain, or your mom with my mom's brain. So who would you rather fuck? I said your brain all day, right?
It goes by the brain, because that, like, I would feel less embarrassed, even if it was gross.
Yeah, we could do the blindfolding. We just watched Thumbsucker last night, where they were experimenting with sex, and there's blindfolds.
That was some hardcore shit.
So we could just blindfold each other during that Freaky Friday situation. And then the other one was, would you rather your partner be disgusting and you be attractive, or you be attractive and your partner be disgusting?
Me be disgusting. That's an easy choice. 'Cause look at all these fucking old, gross men with, like, hot wives, and everyone's like, look how good he's doing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's got money. They make nice assumptions about you. Versus, but then when you're just disgusting alone and no one knows who I am, like, you gotta pull out, like, a wallet picture of me. This is my old lady. I got her from Russia. The internet. Alright, let me do a little bit of pre-reading so we can actually have a good show here.
Yeah, let's see what you got. Show me what you got.
This is just bizarre. Would you rather have Celine Dion or Eminem perform the soundtrack to your life?
Eminem.
Now, even though he's...
Why? What do you do?
Sellout? No, he's just a sellout because he got clean.
Yeah, and that makes him a sellout. No, it just... He lost his artistic...
He lost his
artistic edge. He found God?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to be shocked by that one.
He cleaned up a little bit. Alright. What do you got for me?
Alright, so I'm on. Alright. Okay. Would you rather live a peaceful life in a small cabin in the woods or a drama-filled life in a mansion in a big city?
Oh, I already want a cabin in the woods. Drama, yeah. Big city, none of those things sound good.
I don't know.
Space? But you could just go outside. I'll just build shacks outside like the fucking bush people. The Alaskan bush people.
That's some strange shit right there.
If anybody watches Alaskan bush people, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting show. It's a wholesome family. They're not exactly the kilter Alaskan frontiers. But yeah, moving on. Would you rather sneeze nonstop for 15 minutes once every day?
Okay.
Or sneeze once every 3 minutes of the day while you're awake?
Jesus, no, definitely the 15
yeah, 15
minutes.
minute spasm.
Even though a sneeze is a really satisfying feeling. So like every
just
3
like,
minutes.
Oh, just like orgasming for 15 minutes a day.
It's like those girls that have like the like uncontrollable orgasms from like brushing their teeth and stuff like that. Like it's like a neurological disorder, and like everyone's like, that sounds great.
Everyone's like, that's not a disorder. Stop it. Just fucking. People will spin anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, people like cleaning their ears out with Q-tips. I've heard of orgasmic and that big and in the same sentence. I always cough when I clean my one ear.
You're a girl, so you don't.
I don't know what's connected. I don't know what that means.
Well, when I like thinking of like a Q-tip and cough, like I was thinking of like the doctor grabbing your nuts. Like, turn your head and cough, and I was like, oh wait, she's a girl. She never had to do that. Oh
yeah, no, they don't grab your clit.
Pretty funny though. So a friend of mine growing up's dad was the town doctor, like the doctor that did all of our sports physicals. So we were all out on a sports field, and the one kid says to him, yo, you realize your dad grabbed all of our nuts? And the kid just turns red, like, yeah, that's definitely true. Like, you definitely did. Like,
and you realize you think of me when you see me. You think of that when you see me. That's what you're saying right now. Oh my lord! What else you got?
I think it's on you, isn't it? Or what was you did the last one?
No, I asked if you'd rather sneeze nonstop for 15 minutes or every 3 minutes.
Okay, here's one that I know my answer to. Would you rather have a mullet or a perm?
Well, I feel like a perm, even though it's work. Actually, I've been thinking about getting a perm.
I haven't told you. A perm is not work.
Well, perm would be work if
if
a perm would be work if I was trying to like have hair, do different hairstyles like I always do.
Yeah.
A perm, or what's the other answer?
A mullet.
Oh, definitely a perm. I want a perm, period.
See, my
no-brainer.
My answer was that I want a mullet with a perm front. I want the curls and I want the party in the back.
You're gonna make 2 wishes on that? You're gonna waste 2 wishes
Mm-hmm.
on that fucking...
These won't be the only ones.
That's like, you'll look like Danny McBride with the fucking perm.
That's a good example of it. I don't think my hair would do it. My hair is naturally like very, very straight, but...
Real quick, we got Gina Kajebi Coffin watching. We got Michael Steven Spielberg. That's Bonnie's Michael. How's everybody doing? We're playing Would You Rather. Just keeping it light. Trying to keep your feed light for the hour that we are with you. It's my turn?
I think so, yeah. I just did Mullet or Perm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. Would you rather give up the internet or showering for 1 month?
So easy. Internet.
No internet for 1 month?
Easy.
You're gonna read hardcore books? Well, you actually do. Glenn actually does read, and Glenn actually does write poetry, so you do have actually outlets that are not... I think you'd be alright. Well, the thing is, okay, I could not use the internet at work.
Every time we move, you don't have internet for like 2 weeks. Like, you know, like by the time you get the appointment scheduled to get
We always have it set right up, though.
As soon
you
as
always
possible.
have it, like, you have the guy there, like, before me. Like, I'm like, how did he get here?
What's Michael got for us?
I spend time in my mansion alone near the woods, and it is great. I could live without the city or trying to find a parking space. Yeah, Michael, that's another thing. Public transportation, he's going back to, like, would you rather be in the cabin or the city?
There's Robin DeVito.
Oh, hey, hottie couple. Hey, Robin DeVito. We love you, girly. I know. She said she's going to try to tune in. I think Robin's working, so she's multitasking. Showing how great.
Good for her. Good supporter.
Exactly. I said it wouldn't be Friday night without you. So Glenn would rather not have the internet than not shower for a month.
100%.
I would have a hard time. I mean, I would have. Well, the thing is, it would be uncomfortable to not shower, but everything's Zoom. You guys don't know if I've been showering. There is such thing as dry shampoo.
She still has the internet to...
I need the internet to do my show, and I need the internet to talk to Bonnie, and I need the internet to take pictures of myself, even if I stink through the camera. You guys don't know that. I honestly, what I have been using though, Rob, my boss, if you're watching this, I have been using this at work, the downtime button, where the only apps that I could use, you tell it what apps you want to use, and between, when I'm on the clock, the only apps I'm allowed to use are Spotify, which is music for you old geezers, and then like messages and text messages. So it's almost like putting your phone in airplane mode. But it says when you want to take a picture, or if you want to go onto Facebook, it says, hey, you sure? You said you set a limit today. And then it says you want to use it for break the internet for 15 minutes or all day. And I usually just say 15 minutes, because then when you're on Facebook for 15 minutes, it goes, hey, you want to still continue to use Facebook? Like you said you weren't going to use Facebook today. So it's just a way of managing the your consumption, ladies and gentlemen.
That makes sense.
We got to limit our consumption to bullshit and media. Except this show. Watch this show. Share this show. And moving on.
Alright, so is this me or you?
I don't want to shower and you don't want to use the internet. So it's your turn.
Okay.
Greg DeFlippo is watching. Hello, Greg. Welcome. It's Floridian.
See, so many of these wouldn't be a discussion for Mandy.
We're playing, Greg, we're playing Would You Rather. We played once before and we're playing again. Yeah, some of them, like, would you rather be the class clown or the teacher's pet? I think we were both the teacher's pet. I wouldn't go back in time. I wouldn't change that.
No, it's much easier that way.
I'm a nerd and I didn't have to really, like, be mean to people that much.
No, I tried best I could to not be mean to people.
It's inevitable, but...
There's some people... Assholes are a different story. Alright, but this is one that I was like, I can't even ask Mandy this one. This doesn't count as mine.
Okay.
But have to wear stilettos to sleep or have to wear slippers everywhere you go. And if you know Mandy, answer is combat boots everywhere I
Then
go.
look at me under the table. I have Crocs on, guys. So there's no false image that I have earrings and maybe stilettos on under here. No.
And then listen to the next one, baby. I know this one too. Would you rather smooch Chris Pratt, Chris
No,
Pine?
it does not say
It
that.
says Chris Pratt.
No,
that's Mandy's
that's
hall
like
pass
my celebrity. I love him. When he's the Lego guy, he's the fucking best.
But it's different when they're a cartoon. You can't just associate the voice.
I know, but he's the epitome of my dream hunk. And he's a construction worker like you, baby. Go ahead.
I don't know if I want to be
Chris Pratt or what?
What am I, the special?
We all are. It's you, it's me, it's everyone.
Okay.
Wait, but what Chris
That
Chris Pratt or who else?
I don't know who any of these other people are. Chris Pine, Chris Evans, or Chris Hemsworth?
Oh, well, I thought Chris Hemsworth is Thor, who's also pretty hot, but...
Yeah.
But no, Chris Pratt, final answer. Don't tell Bonnie and myself to cut and paste, damn it. I don't know who's telling her to cut and paste.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know what that means.
I don't tell you guys to cut and paste, Robin. I'm very patient with the fact that you guys can't use technology. And Robin's pretty good. She's surprising herself.
She's all over it. She's on every one of your posts.
My mom's getting better too. I challenged her to make a profile pic. So that people don't think she's a bot. She goes, "You're my only friend." I'm like, just make it a picture of Abby, which is the dog. So we'll see what she comes up with. I said, it doesn't have to be humans, Mom. It just has to be that a human went the extra step. Moving on.
Alright, so I still can't find one here.
There's many pages. Go ahead. Binge watch Sex in the City or Girls? I don't know what Girls is. How about binge watch Sex in the City or Gilmore Girls? They're both fucking horrible.
I've never watched Gilmore Girls. I have watched Sex in the City, and I hate the main character.
Well, the Gilmore Girls, it's a mother and a daughter, and the whole dialogue
that sounds terrible.
The whole dialogue is one word. Like, she'll be like, boy, and the daughter will be like, cute, and she'll be like, Virgo, and she'll be like, party. It's so fucking weird.
Sounds terrible.
I can't even. It's like worse than the monologues on those damn fucking Dawson Rivers kids doing like unrealistic monologues for 17-year-olds.
I used to wake up at my friend's house, and he'd be watching like seasons of Dawson's Creek, and I'd be like, "You homo."
Well, it's on at it used to be ran at like 7 a.m.
Well, that's what it was.
It was like
really
reruns.
early in the morning, and it was like, dude, like I don't know.
Yeah, sorry guys. I hope this is more entertaining than Dawson's fucking Creek. And I know that there's a couple people around my sister's age that are gonna be straight up enraged by this statement. They'll stop watching. They'll unfollow me because of that.
Terrible.
Although we did watch Rules of Attraction starring James Van Der Beek.
That's a good movie though. I like that one.
Alright.
I saw the Fast Forward Euro Trip when I was in like middle school, and I was like, this is a great movie. Like, that looked like fun.
Alright, well, since we're doing celebrity bangers,
Okay.
would you rather be serenaded by Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake?
Well,
and then you have to hang out with them after, too, like in the green room. You don't have to, like, hook up with them, but you have to hang out with them. Like, you have to have, like, conversation.
Thank you for that acknowledgement.
Well, I'm adding it so that you could really...
honestly, I would have to say that Justin Timberlake seems like he'd probably be...
I knew it.
No, less fun than fucking Justin
Oh, you
Bieber.
really?
100%.
Yeah, Justin Bieber's definitely got a couple of parties.
He's a child star. Like, he's probably out of his gourd. Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah, Justin Timberlake's probably reformed and probably got to stick up his ass. Like, need to sign a waiver, like, because he thinks we're going to fuck him. Like...
Well, yeah, and fucking... No, definitely.
All right, Glenn's Justin Bieber.
And Justin Bieber, I saw the MTV Cribs that he had when he was, like, fucking 12 years old, and he's like, yeah, this is the house I bought for my parents, and like drives a golf cart through it, like literally, like, because it's not because he drove into it with a golf cart, but because it's that big of a fucking house.
Joan is saying we're looking a little... Oh, hey, Michael Zimmelman. How you doing, man? She's saying we're a little off, and then Gina Kajemi coughing saying she's fine in terms of if we're a little fuzzy. I don't know, just squint a little bit for us. I have a feeling if we start fucking with it, we're gonna go in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Could get worse.
I don't want to try the. I
love you, Joan, but I'm gonna trust Gina on this one. Gina's focus is good.
We'll just go
Gina
like this.
might need a.
We'll just be blurry for the rest of that.
Yes.
Episode.
Oh, that'll make it fair. Oh, level the playing field.
Level the playing field. All right, what you got, baby? Do I look for one?
Well, yeah. Put your glasses on. So hey, you dumb.
I only need them
You're
for
like
distance.
my dad's girlfriends that we take out to dinner. And
like this with the light?
They're like, I don't know how to read. And he reads it to me. I'm like, no, you just
That's
don't.
not nice to say about Patty. I'm sure she knew how to read.
No, I know. She just didn't like your glasses. Can't see.
Patty was the sweetest person, though. I also might add, but
yeah,
I don't mean to make fun.
Yeah, no, I love my dad, and I love my dad's lady friends. My mama did the same thing on her birthday. She didn't want to be seen in glasses and was playing like, "Can you read the menu to me?" Like, I'm like, I'll give you a braille one. Like, you're 55, you gotta wear glasses out.
I've told you that Mike, your stepdad, wants to get a monocle, right?
No, oh, wait. So a monocle is like what the old man like
Mr. Peanut wears.
Oh, can we talk about how Mr. Peanut is, they brought him and made him a baby now, and they refer to him as Baby Nut and stuff. You guys just want to put that in your pocket? Oh, and Gina Kajemi Coffin is saying Justin Timberlake is not like that at all. He's hysterical. Well, he's got the moves, so I'm glad.
He definitely has the moves, and Tennessee Whiskey with Chris Stapleton is a great song. Like, performance-wise, I would rather see Justin Timberlake perform.
He was in the Mickey Mouse Club. He's another child star. He might get down. I'm
just saying that, like, if we were hanging out and partying after, it's probably Justin Bieber. He hangs out with all of the
Justin Bieber has his stick probably less up his ass.
But see, he's got a stick sideways in his ass probably. He's got that, like, child star fucking dickhead mentality, I'm sure.
Yeah, like, we're just gonna, like, fucking set this on fire. And you're like, what, man? That's not cool. He's like, yeah, it is. He just fucking... And you're an accomplice to fucking arson because you were showing Bieber.
Oh, Shawnee Jose's in the room.
What up, Shawnee? We're playing Would You Rather.
Send us a Would You Rather, Shawnee. Comment in.
Oh, Glenn, this is rough. Would you rather be married to someone stunning who doesn't think you're attractive, or be married to someone ugly who thinks you're gorgeous? Well... You're gonna be like, you already hate me.
No, ugly, because it's like, attraction is 95% of the game. Like, you wouldn't even...
Attraction
if
is
there
9
wasn't,
tenths
like,
of the law.
If there wasn't a, like, initial, like, buzz with it, then, like, what's the fun of it? Like...
A lot of the freaks are ugly anyways.
We were talking about this at work the one day, and the one guy was like, the nicest looking women I've ever slept with, he's like, we're dead fish. He's like, you gotta get the ones that are like a 6 or a 7 because they really want to put the work in.
Well, it's Dan Savage always says it's the nerds. He's like, the nerds are clown cars full of kinks. He's like,
well, that was this Thumbsucker movie. I was like, this went from like virgins to fucking like BDSM really fast.
Bonnie says, sorry I'm late. We love you, Bonnie. We know it's date night. It's Friday. We're glad everyone's here with us. We got Sean Lazier, Charlie Myers. Charlie, it's been a fucking minute, man. He is one of the Limo Talk guys.
Okay.
You used to see him around the circuit when open mics, back to yesteryear when open mics were legal.
We're still a thing.
And we're still a thing that people did. So, missing all my comedy folk. But, guys, allegedly, June 26th, Laughs in the Little Room, Terry McNeely.
In a cage.
In a cage. They've got spit guards. They've got all new precautionary measures to keep everybody safe.
In the little room.
In the little room. So, that's June 26th. I'll be spamming you guys about that. And fingers crossed that nothing else changes before then. Because Govs is ready to have you guys. As long as...
Did you ever get the gift that I sent you when you told me that Govs put up the spit guard on the stage?
Yeah, it was a monkey behind me. Find some glass.
Well, it's a monkey behind some glass, and it was the smartest monkey in the enclosure, I might add.
That's what you think of me?
Well,
the smartest monkey in the enclosure?
Noticed, but no, listen, they had noticed him using tools and, like, doing things that were, like, ultra-intelligent. He took the corner of a rock and hit the edge of the tempered glass and shattered the window.
Oh, my God.
So the gift. So you didn't watch the gift then?
No, I did. He broke the glass. I didn't know if it was a feminist statement. I didn't know. There was a lot going on that day. Joan, Creepy Escher, Bonnie, we hardly noticed. Oh, LOL. Joan, Creepy Escher's got jokes. Michael was here, thought you were hiding somewhere. Probably. They're probably together. Bonnie's just now here physically getting points via her phone. They probably are in the same room. They're probably in the same bed right now. It's 8:30 on Friday night. Those crazy kids.
They're in quarantine.
They're in quarantine. They're not allowed to be out. So what else you got?
Well, there's some laughable ones here that are definitely for...
this is a comedy show, so bring it.
Well, this was written for like a 12-year-old girl, I guess.
Okay.
Would you rather have Billie Eilish's future or Madonna's legacy?
Well, I don't really know how well Billie Eilish is gonna do. I do know how
her music's terrible. Like, I don't get it, but like there's a lot of good music I don't like. So
I had to like really like look her up. I had to do a joke for her for Put Up Shut Up Stand Up, and I had to like look her up. Madonna is like a household name already. I'm gonna go with Madonna. Madonna kissed Britney Spears. That was pretty hot. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go with Madonna. She's always kind of been a gangster. She kind of like speaks out. I don't know. I think she's kind of like doesn't go with the flow. Like,
she's into Kabbalah, which is like all like number religious stuff.
Oh, really? Like numerology?
Yeah. It comes from Judaism, but like it's
See, so she's smart. Here we go.
Not necessarily. She took some strange parts of
just because you read things doesn't mean you're smart.
But the Kabbalah is like the sacred numbers, like when you talk about like the law of abundance and stuff. Like
yeah, that's in that realm.
Well, then those numbers, like what they consider those two, are based off of Kabbalah.
Oh, okay. Well,
just like supreme mathematics.
Well, abundance and all that shit. They're into like synchronicity, like 11, 1, 2, 2, 2.
But the reason that like 1, 1, 1 means something, 2, 2, 2 means something, those all fall into the Kabbalah.
Got it.
But
yeah, I'll take Madonna.
I would take Madonna too in an instant.
And Billie Eilish will probably be the biggest star ever, and people will make fun of us for this. This is gonna be forgotten. No one's gonna watch this.
I guess, but we're old. We're too old, I guess. Like,
I know. I know.
I don't get it, and like I don't see her lasting like Madonna. I don't think she has the voice like Madonna. I've never seen like an acoustic thing. It's always like these electronic garbage.
When I said that, like, I had to like look her up or like figure out what I was gonna say about her, Carrie was like, "You don't know who that is?" Like, she has like a 13-year-old daughter. Yeah. Like, it's like that girl's like on a fucking pedestal, like, you know. But whatever. I don't get it. I don't have kids. I'm out of touch. I'm uninformed. I never claimed to be either of those things. So, moving on.
You still like music from the 90s? Like,
I like music from like the 40s.
All music's good if it's the right.
Oh, okay. Here's a good one. Would you rather always have an annoying song stuck in your head, or always have an itch you can't reach?
Song stuck in my head. It's funny. The one guy at work, he's very much like a whistler. It's like song stuck in his head type thing, and we always mess with him because we'll do. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Oh, that's bad. Just start him off.
But it's when he's already on another song, then he can't get off of it because he likes to like whistle that one. Like, so like, that and the Frozen songs with the other guy. He has a daughter that's like 3 years old, and like he came in humming the one Frozen song, and then we looked it up so that way we could like put it back in his head later. Like, it's like psychological torture. It's the guy with she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Will work night shifts, and he's like, I get home and he'll be like, I'm laying in bed like, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. He's like
pillow around his head.
Yeah, he's like, I can't say it out loud,
right?
and he's like, it makes it worse. Like,
yeah, that's not good. Not good.
But also funny. I actually started learning how to whistle because whistle while you work.
This is fucked up. Would you rather save your best friend's life if it meant 5 strangers would die, or save 5 strangers if it meant sacrificing your best friend?
Easy.
Jesus, yeah, I'm gonna
Easy.
go with
I pick my best friend. My best
I'm
friend.
gonna go with the person I know every time.
Versus 5 random fucking people.
5 random fucking police officers. Kill the police officer.
You hear all 57 of those police step down after pushing that old man down on the street in Buffalo.
I didn't hear that happen.
It was terrible. It was like a fucking old man got pushed down to the ground, and like.
Come on, let's not go there.
No, but I'm saying that.
Alright, well they all lost their job or stepped down,
yeah, they all stepped
were like,
down.
yeah, we're idiots. Thank you for I don't know who put guns to their heads or else. Michael says, I love that Glenn knows more esocentric stuff than me. Oh, you didn't know about...
Esoteric.
Oh, esoteric. You didn't know about Madonna's numerology or her Kabbalah studies? You thought she was just some hoe bag? You thought she was just like a virgin, Michael?
Well, and just put it out there to all the comedy people. You want to talk esoteric knowledge and religion and stuff like that? That's my ballpark. I love that type of shit.
And I'm like... People don't know what you're talking about. You can't make references. Like, I've had somebody, like, I've had, like, Mary Dolan be like, do you know this person? Like, trying to see if, like, a reference is, like, still hits. I'm like, I don't know. And then she goes up and is like, who knows who this is? And you get an open micer. You get open mic people to say, yeah, that's relevant, or no, who the fuck is that? Like...
Yeah. Most of the books I read are from people that, who the fuck is that? Like...
I read books written by God. This is a comedy show, guys.
But,
I've never read the Bible at all.
Come on,
I have. I've read parts. I've read like a couple highlights. Clean the toilet with your toothbrush or a floor with your tongue. Gotta use toothbrush.
Wait, what?
Would you rather clean the toilet with your toothbrush that you have to use, or clean the floor? I don't know how this works.
With
your
my tongue. It doesn't sound very efficient to do either. There's definitely better ways to clean stuff, but like, I guess lick the floor. I don't know if I'm really gonna clean anything.
I think with the toilet brush, I think you have less chance of contracting.
I don't know. It depends on what floor too. They're not specific about the floor.
Because you could like microwave a toothbrush.
Because then what I instantly think of is the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the song I Like Dirt. It's because they literally used to go around in a circle on tour, and they'd get down on the ground and touch their tongue to the ground and come up and see who had more dirt on their tongue, and whoever got the most dirt on their tongue won.
This is Red Hot Chili Peppers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you confirming that? Wasn't something me and my friends did?
No, I just only was listening to that second half of what you said, and I know you long enough to predict the first half.
That's what it is?
Well, me and Bonnie and Michael have been together. They're going on 7 months. Bonnie doesn't know what that word means.
What, esoteric?
I knew what she's gonna...
I have the perfect...
God damn it.
So, a circle of people sitting around, like students sitting around a teacher, and they're all talking about the same thing. Esoteric is the kid looking the other direction, out the window, or in his own world, not really going by what everyone else is learning. It means like secondary knowledge, like, or not secondary,
like
but
opposite of run of the mill.
Yeah, and it's crazy how it just all diverges into itself. Like, it's a wormhole, definitely a wormhole.
All right, give me another.
All right, let's see what you got here. Okay, would you rather never be able to die or have to relive your death over and over for all eternity?
Starting one.
Wait a second. So, never be able to die or relive your death over and over.
Like, do I live till 70 and then I fucking go in like an escalator of death where I just never end and just keep
going? I don't know. You're asking too many questions.
Or I just never die? I guess they're probably the same in the end, right?
Well, what I was gonna say is probably both end up in like
hell?
agony, like hell, because you either don't die ever and like lose everyone you love and like realize that the world's
and
always
also get told you're like crazy because you're like, I was born in 1990, and they're like, all right, crazy fucking homeless lady. And then I show them like these videos and they're like, yeah, okay, weirdo, that was a doppelganger, like there's no way you're still alive. Like,
alright, so I got a good one then. Would you rather
it's off the cuff, I like this.
Yeah. Know everything and like be intelligent and have no one believe you?
Oh, okay.
Or not know anything and be the leader of the free world.
Oh God, I'm already in the first predicament. Know everything and not have credibility.
I think that might drive you crazy though.
Yeah, but I don't think I would feel comfortable leading people. I don't feel comfortable leading the masses if I weren't intelligent. But I basically.
But you wouldn't know you weren't intelligent because you weren't intelligent.
But then I also do a show like with Bonnie that we reach, I don't know, 1,000 people, over 1,000 people every week, and it's complete utter nonsense. So like people could be totally taking what I say out of context and like running with it.
Hey, that's our world now. Take a clip of it, put it out of context.
Bam, you got blackmail. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, look at Michael Steven Spielberg. Esoteric equals known only to few people, or little known.
So you think of more edgy? He's saying just it's more VIP, more exclusive information.
I look at it as a mindset because you could find the esoteric in everything.
Would you rather wake up naked in the forest 5 miles from your home or in your underwear at work?
Underwear at work.
I know, it's not really that
naked
bad.
in the forest, that means no shoes, no boots, no nothing. And Brian got lost in the woods when we were kids, barefoot, and his feet were fucked up, dude. Like, and that was not even a mile that he had to go. So like.
Well, you still don't have shoes when you're in underwear, but
I know, but I'd be at work and I'd be able to like say to one of my boys like, "Yo, can I like get your shirt?" Like, or like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd hook it up. I'm sure of this.
What else?
All right, so let's see what here.
Michael Steven Spielberg, trust me, knowing everything is a burden.
Love it.
Me and Bonnie enjoy not knowing everything.
Oh, okay.
I like the unknown. I'm not fearful of the unknown.
I prefer the unknown.
I admire the unknown from a distance.
Okay. Would you rather have to wear wet socks every day
That's
or
horrible.
only be allowed to wash your hair once a year?
Jesus fucking Christ. I already am not showering for a month. So
This sounds like something from like Camp Bisco.
Yeah, my hair would probably look like Whoville. Like, it'd probably be just so greasy that I could just, like,
Well, it'd probably start to dread. And
my hair doesn't get dry, though. My hair gets greasy.
That's true. Mine does, too. And it doesn't really, like,
I would go see some ladies to get me some braids. Be like, I'm getting no hair for a year. And then what was the other one that I have to do?
Or wet socks every day.
Oh no, wet socks! I couldn't even go fucking 1 minute with wet socks on. That's like a fucking. You might as well waterlog me. Like, seriously, just fucking.
Yeah, that's actually one of the more terrible experiences in my life was falling in a stream backpacking, and only having wet underwear. So I had my underwear like hanging on my backpack, and I tried to wear gym shorts as underwear. I chafed so bad on that, like, it was like a 5 mile hike out. It was honestly one of the most terrible experiences ever.
I can't even put socks on after I've taken them off. The elastic is ruined. Let alone fucking water, dude.
You know how many socks I have, so like.
Yeah, I also know that like it'll have like a fucking huge hole in it, and you'll keep it. I like to wear things that you like don't have anymore.
I like to wear things completely out, and I like to have a certain time period that things are supposed to last. Like, Crispy's been making fun of my boots since the beginning of quarantine because all of the eyelets are ripped out of them except for a few. So they still work amazing.
Did they have to last till September when you got them?
No, I got them last year around this time, but I'll only buy my boots at that mom and pop shop in Center Reach.
Yeah, we know.
So, I've been waiting for that.
Shout out to Safety Boots and whatever the fuck you're called, Guns. Yeah. Saving his business for your boots.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Alright, let's keep going. This is the fucking shit nobody gives a fuck about.
Okay. Okay, have to shower every day in scalding hot water or freezing cold water?
Ooh, I'm a fucking pussy, but when it comes down to it, I don't think cold water would be fucking pleasure,
But you don't like the hot water either?
I don't like hot water, though. I would take scalding hot water showers and boil water, even though it's probably against the rules.
Wait, you're saying cold showers with boiling water?
I would run cold boiling showers that I'm cold
Pretty
showers
sure that would just burn you if you just poured boiling water over your head with the cold water coming out.
Well, you can't put it just over your head. I'm saying I'd use the cold water that I'm allowed to have to boil it, so I could have lukewarm baths.
All right, so moving on. Would you rather lose a finger or have a headache every day for the rest of your life?
Jesus fucking Christ. Which finger?
Anyone you want.
If it's like my ring finger or like one of the ones that doesn't really affect what's going on too much, I'll give you these fingers, or what's the my
headache every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah, no, fuck the headache. I can mentally get over not having the thumb.
Mine's the finger
I can't mentally get over having a headache every day. I'd be crippled. I'd just give up, like, just shoot me.
I'd chop my own finger. And plus I nearly lost this one.
I'd chop my own finger hoping it'd solve the fucking chronic headaches.
Thank God I was cutting aluminum.
What?
Remember when I cut my hand with a skill saw?
You cut yourself so much that I don't even remember it. But you heal fast, so it's fine.
I heal incredibly fast, but that one was a scary one. Honestly, it was a sketchy cut, and there was guys like holding what I was cutting, and they just saw me like fucking throw the skill saw down and grab my hand like this, and run away. And they were like, "We thought you chopped your fucking finger off, bro." Like. It was fine. It didn't even show any bone. I didn't get stitches. I super glued it, which is good to know. You get super glue cut.
You did know that because you've done it before.
No, I'm saying, I know, I've done it a bunch of times, but I'm saying, like, other people should know that. It's amazing.
Don't do that. I want to sound doctor, please. Don't take any of this.
I got yelled at by a registered nurse one time for that.
Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week?
Socks, because I could just bail on socks. And stink my shoes
You have to wear them.
Even though it's completely savage to wear no socks and sneakers. It's disgusting. Like, please don't do that. Right, and it's disgusting to wear socks with slides. I saw a guy walking in.
What the fuck is a slide?
Like a flip-flop. Like not the one that goes between your toe, but like the one that
That's gross, you're saying? No, it isn't. That's what are you kidding?
It's gross. It's gross. Take the fucking socks off. Everybody wears that. I know.
I have Crocs and socks on right now.
I know, you're not outside. And what my example of this, of why this is so gross, is I saw a guy walking down straight path in the pouring fucking rain. It had been raining all fucking day.
Alright, well that's soggy socks. That's a different question.
But regardless, you're going out, like, socks are not meant to be exposed in public. It's like sandals with socks used to be like you were the biggest herb in the world, and now it's like you see these random kids rocking it.
Well, now house shoes are fucking it's a style.
Yeah.
Walking in the city and sometimes shoes.
They'll rip that shit down, though.
Alright, let's keep
Atlantic
going.
Records will be after that
Let's keep
shit.
this fucking thing going. We got Bonnie and Joan Krupe Asher are with us, who we appreciate and love and adore.
Alright, so yeah, I've done a few. You pick one.
Alright. Buy 10 things you don't need every day. Every time. Alright, buy 10 things you don't need every time you go shopping, or always forget the one thing that you need when you go to the store.
Well, I always forget the one thing I need when I go to the store. Anyways, so like I'm about that life.
So you'll just go every time and just always have the one thing, even if that's the reason you go to the store.
Well, you know I'm not gonna buy it. You know I'm not gonna buy a bunch of shit I'm not gonna use.
You're the spender in our relationship.
I know, but I use everything I buy. We are very frugal people, baby.
I'm a cheaper date than you are.
I know, I have nice taste, but Mandy we've had to convince to get nicer shoes and like have a little bit more spending on certain items.
I'm a little thrifty when it comes down to it.
And with shoes, you could just look at them and tell they're thrifty.
I don't buy thrifty shoes.
Not anymore.
Would you rather get a paper cut every time you turn a page?
Oh, Jesus.
Or bite your tongue every time you eat?
Oh, definitely the paper cut.
I know, because you read less than you eat.
Definitely. Who reads more than they eat?
I just get a Kindle and fucking it's problem solved.
And a paper cut really isn't that bad. I don't even know if I could really get paper cuts like that anymore.
Honestly, working in an office, women will tell you, women that work in offices, like, Glenn comes home, like I said, like, nearly loses fingers, cuts his hands and stuff. But in a fucking office situation, removing staples, I always have, my cuticles are always cut up, I always have paper cuts and paper cuts and just random, like, oh, you just go for a box of something. It's just, fuck. Like, I still, cooks, too, from being in the kitchen. I always have burn marks.
One of the worst feelings in the world is reaching in a box of screws and getting one under the fingernail.
Oh, let's gross everybody out about your pool being built.
What?
Your pool being built.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting story. So, I was in middle school, and we were having a concrete swimming pool put in my backyard. It had been raining. They had dug the hole, and they were putting forms down. The side of the pool collapsed in pretty bad, and the guy went to fall in the hole. He reached above himself to catch himself. He put his hand into a jug of number 10 nails.
Well, fell and like hand in the
as
fucking...
hard as he could. His hand looked like
nails.
It went through like a meat slicer. It was terrible looking.
And then came to his mother's door.
Well, yeah, and then my mom was like, we should call 911 because there was like a lot of blood. Like,
she's like, he's not getting in my car.
Well, no,
She's like, I don't want to be responsible for him
they had
going
all
from like
they had all
A to
the
B.
workers there that were willing to drive him, and it was just a matter of it was just not what was happening. Like the guy was gonna fucking bleed out. Like the hand was just like dangling off of the bone. So just like dude at our house working one time cut himself really bad with a razor knife, broke the blade just like how your stepdad did, and it jammed into his hand, and he bled like a fucking stuffed pig. He was probably drinking a little bit too, but we got Graz in the room.
What
How you
up,
doing,
Graz?
Would you rather be constantly itchy or constantly sticky?
Well, sticky's gross, but not so gross to, like, itchy's more annoying to me.
I disagree. Itchy I could live with. Like, I've done insulation and bulletproof
sticky's
panels.
fucking, I'm like so sensory and sticky's fucking disgusting. But also, like, shoot me if I'm itchy all the time. John Butera, what up? Would you rather lose all your teeth? Wait, lose all your teeth or lose a day of your life every time you kiss someone? So, you kiss me and you lose all your teeth, Like, lose all your teeth or lose a
kiss,
day of your life.
Every time you kiss somebody.
Alright, but that's like once. We kiss once and you lose all your teeth, or every time we kiss, like how you smoke cigarettes consistently and they're like taking like hours off your life every time.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, so I would say the latter, obviously, right? That's a no-brainer.
Most definitely. I don't want to go senile. Robin DeVito, sorry, I love gore. Yeah, no, I got gory stories for days, honestly. Construction comes with that. And just, so, the one guy I worked with, Matt, he had a Hyundai Elantra, which was a hatchback that had an antenna that came out the back of the window. He walked in the middle of, like, it was dark out. He walked directly with the white of his eye into the antenna, and it took a gouge out of the white part of his eye. And he didn't feel it, he said, because there's no nerves in the whites of your eye. It's only in the color and like retina part of your eye. Like all the rest of your eye isn't as sensitive. Like, and like they literally like it just healed. Like his eye just healed. Like it grew back into like the fucking
like
apple
a fucking
core.
starfish. That's disgusting.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, no. Bobby's mom, my ex-boyfriend's mom, used to be afraid of people walking with umbrellas. She always thought you're gonna get poked in the eye.
Oh my god, Stony Brook?
She was short lady. Short lady.
But how was she getting poked in the eye then? She was worried about other people? She'd probably poke someone in the eye.
Well, she would just always be like, if you were walking with her, she'd be like, watch out! Like, yeah, it was like one of her fears. You're gonna get poked in the eye with fucking umbrella.
Stony Brook, I've nearly gotten my eye taken out a few times with fucking umbrellas.
You're just rambunctious with you shouldn't have umbrellas. Man up, put a hood
What do
on.
you do with it once you're at the location is my question.
You get bad luck bringing it in open.
Do you really believe in bad luck? I think it's things like don't walk under a ladder because it's bad luck. No, don't walk under a ladder because I'm going to drop some shit on your head. Like,
I don't know. I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious.
And I love black cats. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Black cats are the best ones.
Would you rather have a child every year for 20 years?
No. Okay, the Duggars or whatever.
Or
the fuck.
never have children at all. That's really easy.
Yeah, we already made that decision.
Would you rather take amazing selfies but look terrible in all your other photos, or be photogenic everywhere except your selfies? I think that's easy.
I don't think I took a selfie one time because it was requested by Mandy. I was on my way to work and she was like,
"Well, was you just dating?"
No, this was at the Blue House.
I was trying to spice things up.
I have the selfie in my phone still, and I remember I was scrolling through my phone, and it's like how they sort the photos now on iPhone. You see selfies.
Yeah, it's like,
it was the only one of me by myself. Every other one was me and you.
Oh, that's cute. We got 7 minutes. Tony Walker's watching. What up, Tony Walker? John Butera, as we said. John Krupiasher's watching. We're playing a game, Would You Rather. We have a couple minutes left. Do want to plug one more time. Three's Company Radio Show every Wednesday from 7:30 to 8:30. GovsRadio, YouTube, Boxcast. Watch Bonnie and I fuck around.
Alright, so here we go. Got? Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the smartest person in the room?
Oh, it's so hard because I'm already both, so I have to lose a power. I'd rather be but the thing is, being funny on stage and being the funniest in the room are very different. If I'm the smartest person in the room, I could probably end up being the funniest person on stage.
Maybe.
I will give up my social being able to make people laugh for that one big bang of possibility.
I could disagree with that though, even though it's kind of both. Like the smartest people are either have like a really sick sense of humor and like have a real good sense of humor, or very
don't get it.
I'm someone that doesn't get a lot of stuff. There's a song that I put on. It's like an electronic song at work. It's called Tadao, and they started doing like making the voice that's in it. Like it's a really like high pitched like weird noise. And I thought they were like making fun of me or like fucking then it became, I was like, they must have their own like inside joke that I'm not a part of. And for a whole week, the guy Douglas kept being like, yo, play that song. And I thought he was like fucking with me. Like, I ignored him for a week, and then finally on Friday I was like, you're talking to me? And they were like, who else was he fucking talking to? Like, so things go right over my head personally as far as jokes.
Jesus, this one took a turn. Would you rather sit on a dick and eat cake up your butt, or sit on a cake and eat a dick? Sit on a dick
butt?
and eat cake up your butt, or sit. That's it. This is literally what it says. Or sit on a cake and eat a dick.
I don't know.
I think you want dick up in your mouth. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to answer that question.
Okay, we can pass. We only have a couple minutes left. I don't know. I turned the page just now, guys, and I don't know what it turned into. Bonnie's saying, yeah, Bonnie does not want cake up her butt. I know she doesn't want the latter.
Oh, here you go. This one was
Bonnie's
written.
Not Greek. I'm kidding around.
This one was written for Mandy Jones.
Oh, let's hear it.
Give up cursing forever.
Oh no.
Or give up ice cream for 12 years.
Oh no, my God. 12 years. That's a really long time. I don't know if I could. So, do I have to give up cursing like something? I get zapped, or like I like say like fucking and like flipping comes out.
I think I think getting shocked is better.
I think I'd rather just get shocked. Yeah, I need ice cream. I'll take whatever it takes to not get me to curse to eat ice cream for the next 12
Mandy
years.
curses less when there's ice cream involved.
Ed Zerbinski saying, what up, dorks and freaks? Ed, you just missed it. We are about to end our hour. Hey, Heather, we're just ending. You guys can restart in a minute. We were playing some Would You Rathers. Got kind of weird in here. It always does when it's just me and Glad. We always have a good time. But glad you guys caught us at the end here. Would you rather adopt a British accent every time you're having a serious conversation, or laugh every time someone cries?
Definitely British accent. People I feel like would take you more serious. It's like, I've adopted a southern accent in certain cases because it works. Like, I hate to say it, but like I got pulled over and my headlight was out, and I started talking in a southern accent without even realizing it, because I made you step down to southern.
I'm sorry, officer. I was meaning to get home safe and get right home after my work day, but
he walked up
I found myself getting pulled over by you.
He walked up to the truck before he even said anything. I was like, I know my headlight's out.
Aw.
And he didn't write me the ticket.
And you said, God bless you, officer. No, we never ever said anything remotely close to that in the house. We're just joking around.
Yeah.
We're trying to laugh. All right, we got like 2 more minutes, babe. Let's get a couple more in here. All right,
so let's get a good one in here. Would you rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers?
All right, wait. Nipple?
No. Finger-sized nipples.
Finger-sized nipples. So they're gonna get bigger. They're gonna get smaller.
Your nipples get bigger, like the tips of your nips are the size of fingers, or your fingers are just little nipples.
At the end, like I touch people and type, and I have nipples.
I didn't think about it like that. That's weird. I just thought about like that you wouldn't really be able to type or do anything with nipple fingers.
Yeah, and you better fucking apologize. The show starts at 8 o'clock. I want to see you at 8 o'clock next fucking week. 8 o'clock on time. This is an on-time show. Bonnie's allowed to be late. This is date night. It's Friday. No, we seriously love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Restart the show at 9.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, we had some good laughs. Would you rather... I know what you would. No, I don't. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck?
1 horse-sized duck.
You think your odds are better?
Well, no, it's a matter of, I don't care how small something is, you get it in enough of a group, they're gonna
Yeah,
flank
they're
you.
gonna
They're
turn.
gonna catch you.
Yeah, this is true.
And
All right.
horses, even miniature, are pretty
Yeah.
fucking scary.
Yeah,
Like, it's definitely scarier than a duck.
Little hooves, body like that one. We love you guys. It's 9 o'clock. We gotta go. 8 to 9 every Friday. Quarantine Life, Three's Company radio show every Wednesday from 7:30 to 8:30, starring Bonnie Scalisi, myself, Mandy Jones. This is my husband,
Glenn.
and we had a really good time with you guys. We love you. Share, repost, rewatch. Be good and stay safe out there. That's a wrap.